from Dhaka, this is Tahmina Nupur and you are watching BSS News. Chief Advisor urges NRBs to join nation's rebuilding efforts. 4 lakh security personnel deployed for Durga Puja, says Home Advisor. Election Commission committed to ensure free, fair and credible elections, says Chief Election Commissioner. Bangladesh reiterates call to end Israeli occupation at OIC meeting. Sweeping United Nations sanctions return to hit Iran after nuclear talks fail. Chief Advisor urges NRBs to join nation's rebuilding efforts. Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus called upon non-resident Bangladeshis to actively take part in rebuilding the nation. He said the remittance of Bangladeshi expatriates saved the country's economy after the July uprising. He described them as an integral part of Bangladesh and urged them to invest with confidence, assuring that their voting rights will be ensured in the next general election. The Chief Advisor was addressing the program NRB Connect Day, empowering global Bangladeshis at the New York Marriott Marcus Hotel in Manhattan. The event began with a presentation by Executive Chairman of Bangladesh Investment Development Authority, Chaudhry Ashik Mahmood bin Harun. He highlighted that foreign direct investment has doubled in a year and remittance grew by more than 21%. Inflation and foreign exchange reserves have reached a stable level after various measures, he added. 2 panel discussions followed. The first was moderated by Special Envoy on International Affairs to the Chief Advisor, Lutfi Siddiqui. Expatriate Welfare Advisor Dr. Asif Nozrul along with political leaders participated in the session. The second one was moderated by National Security Advisor Dr. Khalilur Rahman with participation from leaders of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami and National Citizens Party. National Citizens Party leader Dr. Tasnim Zara said that women and youth must be involved in building a Bangladesh where everyone has a voice. She said history changes when all work together. During the event, the Chief Advisor launched the mobile application Shubhecha, designed to provide non-resident Bangladeshis with essential services and investment opportunities. A large number of non-resident Bangladeshis from business, academia, healthcare, technology and social development to explore opportunities in Bangladesh and strengthen diaspora engagement joined this event. 4 lakh security personnel deployed for Durga Puja, says Home Advisor. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhry said today that massive security measures have been taken to ensure peaceful and festive celebration of Durga Puja across the country. He was talking journalists after the core committee meeting on law and order at the Home Ministry in the Bangladesh Secretariat. He said around 1 lakh armed forces members, 70,000 police personnel, over 2 lakh Ansar and 430 platoons of Border Guard Bangladesh have been deployed nationwide. The Home Advisor said that intelligence surveillance has been strengthened at vulnerable puja mandaps. There is no apprehension of any security threat and this year's Durga Puja will be celebrated peacefully. He said that during his visit to puja mandaps in Dhaka, Chattogram, Narayanganj and Munshiganj, everything was found in order and no security complaints were reported. The Home Advisor also said that followers of the former fascist government are spreading rumors on social media. He urged the media to play a strong role in countering misinformation. Election Commission committed to ensuring free, fair and credible elections, says Chief Election Commissioner. Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin said today that the Election Commission is committed to holding a free, fair and credible national election. He was addressing a dialogue with representatives of civil society at the Election Bhavan in Agargaon, Dhaka, ahead of the 13th Jatiyo Sangsad election. The Chief Election Commissioner said voter lists have been updated through household visits. Deceased voters have been removed and the imbalance between male and female voters has been adjusted. 9 legal amendments are underway to improve transparency and efficiency. Most preparations, he said, for the polls have already been completed. He also assured that expatriate polling officers Returning officers, government officials, and even persons in legal custody will be able to exercise their voting rights this time. Election commissioners, the Election Commission Senior Secretary, and other senior officials were also present at the dialogue. Bangladesh reiterates call to end Israeli occupation at OIC meeting. Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawhid Hossain has called on the international community to take urgent action to end Israeli occupation and violence in Palestine. He was addressing the annual coordination meeting of the foreign ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation on Friday on the sidelines of the 80th United Nations General Assembly high-level week at the UN headquarters. In his statement, the advisor reaffirmed Bangladesh's firm support for the Palestinian cause. He said that peace in the Middle East would not be possible without justice and the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. Mohammad Tawhid Hossain also highlighted Bangladesh's contribution to strengthening Islamic solidarity and to the OIC's 10-year program of action. Sweeping United Nations sanctions return to hit Iran after nuclear talks fail. Widespread United Nations sanctions against Iran returned into force for the first time in a decade after last-ditch nuclear talks with Western powers failed. The sanctions took effect at midnight GMT Sunday, which was 8 p.m. Saturday in New York time. They barred dealings related to Tehran's nuclear and ballistic missile program and are expected to impact Iran's already troubled economy. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio urged Tehran to accept direct talks in good faith and called on all United Nations member states to immediately implement the sanctions. The foreign ministers of Britain, France, and Germany said they would continue seeking a diplomatic solution to ensure Iran never acquires a nuclear weapon. German foreign minister told the United Nations General Assembly that diplomacy must go on, but emphasized that Iran was not complying with its obligations. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian rejected a United States proposal to hand over enriched uranium in exchange for a short reprieve. Iran also recalled its envoys from Britain, France, and Germany from consolidations. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Moscow would not enforce the sanctions, calling them invalid. Inside Iran, the national currency fell sharply on Saturday, with the dollar trading at a record high on the black market. Reports from the Tehran's Grand Bazaar showed people rushing to buy gold as prices climbed. That's all for today. For more information, visit bssnews.net. Thank you very much.